Testicles 1, 2, testicles 1, 2. We've lost individuality. That's the whole topic of the conversation. Social media is capping our potential. So what do we do about that? Testicles 1, 2, testicles 1, 2. Okay. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day you are watching this. It is Tuesday and my neighbor is mowing the lawn like he always does. So I don't know why I chose to do this right now. So sorry if you can hear that. Anywho, I just wanted to get this topic off of my mind. This has been heavy on my heart, waking me up out of my sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it is all about social media. That's hot. The tea is hot. The tea is hot. Okay, let me go to my notes. Literally, this note was written at 5 a.m. Literally woke me up out of my sleep. And it's about social media, individuality, and dimensionality. So I have a love-hate relationship with social media. With Twitter, Instagram, even YouTube. Even though YouTube has changed so much over the last few years. But specifically like Twitter is what triggered this. Twitter I love because of the comedy. It's funny, sometimes it's insightful. Every now and then the think pieces are actually worth reading, but that's the problem. There's so many think pieces. Everybody got thoughts, everybody got opinions, which you should, but like everybody think they're right. And it's not normal for us to consume so many different people's ideas and thoughts and practices. Because every day there is a new argument. Every day there's a new story to tell. And if you don't believe or follow the majority, then you're wrong. My love-hate relationship with Instagram is that everybody is making the same content. Everybody looks the same. I mean, this has been happening for a long time. But now I just feel like it's definitely draining and it's more overwhelming than it was in the past, because you know the Instagram baddie has always been a thing, and the Instagram look, the Instagram style, the whole fashion over thing, that all happened. But now we're in this Reels phase where everybody is kind of creating the same content, everybody's doing the same dances, everybody is editing their videos the same, everybody has the same low exposure, everybody's using the same Drake song. It's like, bro, come on. And I still be scrolling. It's literally, this is how you know it's like some type of mental addiction of some sort. And I'm sure a scientist or somebody has done like a whole case study on this, because even though I'm tired of it, I still like scroll through it. We're scrolling for hours and literally seeing the same thing. And then it's all coming from TikTok. So it's like, if you're already on TikTok scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and you get on Instagram and then you're getting like content that's 2 months old that everybody is now taking to Instagram. And then it's just, we've lost individuality. That's the whole topic of the conversation. We've lost individuality. And I hate to see it. I think between Instagram and Twitter, we've lost not only individuality, but the concept of dimensionality as humans. because you can believe one thing and also believe another thing. Like you can have internal conflict, you can grow, you can learn, you can change your mind. Everything is not black and white. We should be learning, we should be growing, we should be changing our minds. We are dimensional beings. I'm a woman, I'm black, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a cousin, a friend, a aunt, hopefully one day a mother and a wife. All of those different parts of me may have a different belief or a different feeling towards an idea or a thought or an action. And sometimes they might even conflict with each other. What I think is right as a daughter may be different from what I think is right as a wife in the future. Or to my friends, the way that I treat my friends is not the same way that I treat my family. You know, like, we're dimensional. And I think that social media sometimes causes us to lose that, and everybody is following the flock, especially on Twitter. Because if you believe the opposite of what somebody else says, oh baby, just hang me up on a cross next to Jesus. Ooh, somebody's brakes is bad. Why would I say hang me up on a cross next to Jesus? Woo. So I want to read this the exact way that I wrote it at 5 a.m. Is that the trash? Oh my gosh. Is this a sign? Are they saying my YouTube channel is trash? Is that what's happening right now? Is this video trash? Is this video trash? Okay, so I want to read this the exact way that I have it written because, I mean, I'm a little biased, but I think this was a profound thought. So I said, freedom of speech. So I said, freedom of speech, quote unquote, especially, oh wait, no, that's not what I said. I said freedom of speech and access to so many different opinions, especially of those who think they're, wow, and suddenly I cannot read. Freedom of speech and access to so many different opinions, especially of those who think only their way is right, can cause us to lose sight of ourselves and lose confidence in what we really believe. Following trends can make us lose sight of our own creativity and ideas. We're capping our potential. Social media is capping our potential. So what do we do about that? Right now, I think there's only two clear, like straight and narrow answers, and that is to either be confident in your use of social media and be original in the content that you create on social media or however you choose to use your platform, or just leave it alone. Log out, delete the apps, and let it go. A more in-depth answer is to think about what you want your social media platforms to say about you and lean into that. Think about how you want to use your social platforms and stay true to it. As of late, the last couple of years, really, I no longer feel the need to share so much of my personal life on social media or partake in certain conversations or trending topics. It's just not worth it to me. Like, that's not what I really want my social media to be about. And plus, I want to stay present in sharing those moments and having those real conversations with the people who are close to me. I also recognize that I need to fully come up with my own conclusions, my own thoughts, and my own opinions before consuming other people's. I don't know about y'all, but I go straight to the comment section. If something controversial happen, I want to see what everybody else is thinking, because let's be real, it's funny. People's comments are hilarious. But at the same time, I'm just curious, like, what do you think about this issue? What are these people saying? What is the world, and I know social media is not really the world, but like, what do other people think? And believe it or not, if you don't have your own like solid conclusion first, or your own thoughts first, you can easily take on the thoughts of other people. So whether it's like a film review or some celebrity drama or the news, I have to fully and completely come up with my own conclusion and go through my own thought process before diving into other people's thoughts. If I even want to dive into other people's thoughts as well, I mean, honestly, that's probably not good either. Just let it go. It's not normal to absorb so many people's thoughts on a daily basis. And you should have other people's opinions, especially like when there's two sides to the story. I think it's important, from my journalism experience, to be non-biased and listen to opposing views and opposing thoughts, but at the same time you need to know what you believe first. And if you read other people's thoughts and then decide to change yours, that's okay. Like I said, you should learn and you should be able to grow, but at the same time you need to know where you stand first. And lastly, own your individual, what is that? Lastly, own your individuality and your dimensionality. And this is really a thought for artists and creatives like myself. It can be discouraging to think outside of the box sometimes. It could be discouraging to share content that's not popular or that's not trending, because you might not get a lot of views, you might not get a lot of likes, but you shouldn't be posting for social media. Just forget all about likes and comments and followers and go back to who you are again at your core, what you want your social media platform to represent, and what type of content you want to create, and do it. You have to create out of passion, intrigue, and the intent to improve your craft. My last episode of 20 somethings, which you should go back and watch, there's a few episodes up on my channel right now. It's about the highs and lows of navigating life in your 20s. The last episode only got like 9 views, and you know what, I'm okay with that. In the past I would have deleted it and would have been discouraged, but no, I'm like, you know what, I put in a lot of work filming that entire series, and I've learned. I'm proud of the topics and the subjects that I'm covering in that series, and the people who need to see it will see it. Those 9 people might be more important and impactful to me than 1,000 people, but I also learned a lot in that process of how I'm marketing and how I'm finding the target audience that I need to, or not that I need, but who I think could benefit from the topic of conversations that I'm having with 20 somethings. So it's been a lesson learned, and I'm going to continue with it, and I encourage you to continue with your own individual creative ideas as well. Even if you're not getting views, even if you're not getting followers, just keep going. Like I said, those few people who are watching are the people who really are going to support you. And if you're creating solely to get views and likes and followers, you're going to lose momentum. You're going to lose momentum eventually. You're going to burn out. You're going to lose passion because you're not in it for the right reasons. Alright, well, that's it. This is my quick little morning chit chats. As you can see, the trash is gone. The lawnmower has stopped because I had some things to say, but now my refrigerator is a little loud. Is your refrigerator running? My refrigerator is running, okay? But that's alright, because it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, again, go and check out my series 20 somethings if you haven't already. And yeah, leave a comment. Let's talk about social media, individuality, dimensionality. What do you think? How can you be better in your online presence? And that's it. All right, y'all. Gotta go.